There is a system in your body. Without it, you will be dead within 24 hours. This critical and overlooked aspect of anatomy is called lymphatic system. Hello everyone, I am Vani. You are watching my channel, My Science Journey. Let's get clarity on lymph and its system in this video. Many of us do not have much more clarity about lymph, its glands, and its system. It may be due to lack of a particular major organ to pump it, or it may be not related to any important organs which we consider as important organs. We are wrong. We have a misunderstanding here. Lymphatic system is a parallel system to a major system in our body called venous system or venular system. Lymphatic system consists of a complex network of lymphatic vessels, lymphatic glands, which are also known as nodes, and lymphatic organs such as the spleen and thymus gland. Let's see what is lymph actually. Lymph is a clear watery fluid that comes out of arterial capillary ends where they are connected to the venular capillary ends at tissues. Lymph returns back the excess body fluid into the bloodstream. Blood loses certain volumes of fluids at capillaries level because capillaries are leaky. Tiny pores along the capillaries allow nutrients and oxygen to exit the capillaries and reach the cells that need them. However, due to the blood pressure, fluid from plasma of the blood also leaks out of the capillaries. Remember, blood cells will not get leaked out. About 20 liters of fluid leaks out of the capillaries every day all over the body. This fluid mainly contains water, nutrients, gases, ions, and proteins. Out of that amount, 17 liters will be absorbed by the tissues. Meanwhile, it contains waste substances from the tissues too. These substances can be received by venules, that is, capillaries related to veins, but they cannot absorb it completely, so it is left somehow. Lymphatic vessels arranged in a zigzag fashion around the capillaries collects the excess fluid and eventually redepositing it into the venous system as it is excess fluid. This fluid also contains waste molecules and toxins that our body needs to eliminate. Let's move forward to know how does this lymph gets entered into lymph capillaries. Okay, unlike blood circulatory system, which is a closed loop, the lymphatic system is unidirectional open-ended vessels. Lymphatic vessels began as lymphatic capillaries, which are made of overlapping epithelial cells. The overlapping flaps function as a one-way valve. When fluid accumulates in the tissue, pressure increases here and pushes the flaps inward and opens the gaps between cells and allows the tissue fluid to flow in. As the pressure inside the capillary increases, the endothelial cells are pressed outwards and closes the gaps, thus preventing backflow. Unlike blood capillaries, the gaps in lymphatic system are so large. They allow bacteria and other large particles to enter. This makes lymphatic system a useful way for large particles to reach the bloodstream. It is used, for example, for dietary fat absorption in the intestine. As we finished it off about lymph, let's move forward to learn about lymph nodes. What are lymph nodes? Lymph nodes are small bean-shaped structures and scattered with a lymphatic network. They are located in the armpits, neck, chest, abdomen, and groin. Lymph nodes contain macrophages and dendritic cells that directly swallow up any pathogen such as bacteria or viruses that reaches here from any infective tissues. Lymph in the lymphatic vessel moves through many lymph nodes before it reaches the larger veins and gets cleansed before it reaches the bloodstream because lymph nodes works as filters. They also contain lymphocytes, namely T cells and B cells, which are involved in adaptive immune response. I will give the information about adaptive immunity and other types of immunity in another video because we should not get diverted from the topic. Hope you got my point. Okay, let's come back. These T cells and B cells are distributed to the places where they are needed. T cells' duty is to destroy infected cells or cancer cells, whereas B cells produce antibodies against specific pathogens and destruct them. Let's move a little more forward to learn about the primary lymphoid organs related to lymphatic system. Lymphatic system also includes primary lymphoid organs which include thymus and bone marrow. These are the sites of lymphocyte production, maturation and selection. Selection is the process in which lymphocytes learn to find the difference between self and non-self cells so that they can recognize the pathogens without attacking the body cells. You may be wondering that how this lymph moves from the lymph vessels to duct because there is no heart to pump the lymph around. So definitely something might be pushing it. What is it? Do you guess? That is nothing but muscular activity. Let's see how does this muscular activity helps lymph to enter into lymph vessels from intercellular spaces. When our muscles get contracted during our body movements, pressure is applied on this lymph so that it enters into lymph vessels. If this excess fluid doesn't return into your bloodstream, it leads to edema, cell damage, and also thickening of your blood. This fluid also contains waste molecules and toxins that our body needs to eliminate. Sometimes this lymph fluid gets deposited in the intercellular spaces resulting a condition called as edema or lymphedema. In this condition, we can observe swelling in legs after some hours of journey in which the person does not move his legs. Actually, movement of both lymph and blood in veins move just because of the contraction and relaxation of muscles when we are moving our body parts. So, as we sit constantly during journey, we don't move our body parts. So that lymph gets accumulated in intercellular spaces and makes the parts swollen. This condition is called edema. This condition becomes normal when we move our body parts normally after reaching our destination. I think that you are very clear about this topic. Let's recap. Lymphatic system is a parallel system for venous system. Lymphatic system is made up of lymphatic vessels, lymph nodes, thymus and spleen. Lymph is a clear watery fluid which comes out of the blood plasma from arterioles at tissue level. Lymphatic vessels transports lymph into veins. Lymph nodes are bean-shaped structures which filters the lymph. Thymus drains the white blood cells and spleen helps in get rid of germs. Edema is the condition due to accumulation of lymph in intercellular spaces. As we reach to the end of the video, check your ability in 30 seconds. Here is the answer key for you. Hope you have done a great job. If you really like my video, please like, share and subscribe for more coming up videos, and thanks a lot for watching my video.